Every day I see more and more people engaging in self-development. I started my self-improvement journey around age 16 and it has truly changed my life for the better. There's a lot of advice and information on self-improvement, but today I want to suggest some of the more lesser known tips I've picked up over the years. So there are two things everyone does when they decide they want to achieve their goals and get their life together. Increase discipline and productivity. Now we've all heard countless times to do the hard work and to try even when you don't want to, as well as to plan your day out. This is all good and you should obviously do that, that's the reason they tell you. But what I often don't hear is the emphasis on understanding who you are. So rather than trying to immediately change yourself, it is probably important for you to see who it is you're going to be changing. This is so you can change not only quicker, but better. If you want to speed up your process, it is important to understand your personality and your current qualities. There are three things that make up a person. The first thing that makes up a person is their traits. So for example, at around the age 18, I got really obsessed with learning about the big 5 personality traits. Now keep in mind, I had been on self-improvement already for some time, and I was just doing the things I was being told to do by like books, self-improvement, YouTubers, whatever. But after I learned about the big 5 and learned what it was and learned my own big 5, I actually sped up my own self-improvement journey tremendously. Here's why. So when you take a personality test like the big 5 personality test, you get a true and current representation of what your current traits are, and you get like a layout of what it is you need to be like, right? So if you are low in conscientiousness, like I was, don't be intimidated by like the words and language. Conscientiousness just means discipline and orderliness. So if you're low in that, right, you can see that, okay, in order for me to be successful, well, I probably need to be disciplined and I probably need to be orderly. So then you can have an outline of what you currently are and where you currently need to go. So just take some personality tests. I'll link one in the description and understand who it is you are. Then you can see what your current traits are to understand the person you're going to be changing, which is the weapon you'd be using in war. Then you can finally shoot at the target you are aiming at. So the next thing that makes up a person is their beliefs. Be careful of what you speak into existence. When you get a thought and you speak on that thought, you are letting that thought go out into the universe and letting it manifest itself in reality. No. This isn't some like guru rock crystal nonsense, okay? But if you say a thought out loud, you are letting that thought take control over you. So I'm gonna leave you with this in regards to belief. To believe in something means to act as if that thing is real. So if you're gonna believe in yourself and your thoughts, act like it. If you're speaking on negative thoughts, you're acting on those negative thoughts. The last thing that makes up a person is their habits. And this is pretty obvious, as it is one of the most popular subjects talked about in the self-improvement community. But I wanna counter some of these things these influencers tell you to do. First is the idea of adding good habits. Look, good habits will help you learn and grow, but within the last 6 months, I strictly focus on removing habits. I can't think of one new habit I have added in the past 6 months, and I have never grown quicker. Okay, so I want to touch on this because this is kind of like a hot topic. So me telling you not to add habits is basically just me trying to tell you to focus on what you currently are doing wrong. So in reality, what I mean by this is that you should be focusing on the habits that you currently have and remove the ones that are prolonging you from success. Like, I'm not saying to not add any new habits. Obviously, like, I've added journaling, I read, like there's some habits that I've done, but I'm saying don't make it the priority. Make the priority an analysis of yourself and what it is that you're doing wrong. That way you can break through the barrier that you are currently in so that you can move forward and progress. This is what I like to say. Just because someone successful meditates doesn't mean they are successful because of it. The increase in productive habits like meditation was built from discipline, and that's what caused the person to be successful. You can't even be successful with the current habits you have, so why are you going to add more? Remove your bad ones and the good ones will come. The next secret you haven't been told is humans aren't naturally happy creatures. Okay, where the hell is this going? Listen, stop telling yourself you have to be happy. Do you think your ancestors with their primal monkey brains were hunting and exploring thinking, it's for my own happiness and I need to do what makes me happy? Listen, I do believe that making yourself happy is a huge component to flourishing in life. So yes, if that means that you should pursue a job or career that you would like more, then by all means do so. But this doesn't mean that you should always be doing shit in regards to making yourself happy and giving yourself pleasure. By saying you need to be happy, you're implying that you'll never be happy until you get the things you want, and you will always want more. So here's the huge tip. Seek making yourself proud, not making yourself happy. For example, last week I essentially started my YouTube channel and put in just under 100 hours toward the channel. Do you think I was happy sitting there like a geek for 14 hours a day editing? Hell no, but I was so proud of myself, so unbelievably proud of myself that in return I was happy. This is the huge thing no influencer talks about. When you chase things to make yourself proud, you actually get more shit done. You feel better about yourself and you actually become happier. When you have the mindset of, damn, I really did that shit, and you even plan your days and goals in regards to making yourself proud versus making yourself productive or happy, you achieve so much more and you feel a lot more fulfilled. So make yourself proud and make your life story a story you'd be inspired by. That's all I have for you guys. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.